So yeah, Diddley got beat up, it seems like.
Just we'll go for a walk. We'll talk.
What do you mean? I'm not going to walk for you. That's a fucking. That's what they say when they want to you in the jungle, man.
Why would I want to do that to you, man?
What do you mean? Because you're angry, bro. Because I talk out against you about everything. I said, as the judge, what would I give him?
You fucking want me in prison with pedophiles
My
and fucking rapists, man.
Relax.
I'm back with another video about this case of Durianrider having an altercation with someone in Adelaide, Australia on the sidewalk. We didn't have much information to go on. And now it's been another 3 days. And I can report to you that we still do not have any more information from the police or the media. Nothing more on YouTube. Couldn't find anything. But I'm going to give you some backstory on the two, because there's a lot of bullcrap going around. People need calling out, like Dombower, and straightening out. Nothing from Natasha, who was there, was a witness, and probably was the one that filmed the video. She hasn't made a video since this altercation. That's kind of strange. Harley's made like 3 or 4 videos, and just one about this case, then back to bicycles. Yeah, for people who don't know, Harley all but left the vegan community and started doing bicycle videos. First, let's take another look at the altercation with the presumed Anthony Colpo on top.
Hey, do you like this? Ladies and gentlemen, this man don't expect me to...
Halfway through here, it says, please keep in mind that an arrest does not constitute guilt. Yeah, notice they have to say that because you know how people are. Remember that guilt can only be determined by a court of law, not the court of YouTube. If Harley doesn't have the right to convict someone on the internet, then neither does anyone else have the right to convict Harley on the internet. But I don't defend everything that Harley has done. Matter of fact, I do agree that he accuses people too easily and too much. I've disagreed with 1 or 2 of those. Another thing I forgot to mention in the last video, not only was his face cut out of this video, but a lot of his words were cut out too. That makes it seem like they wanted to protect him. I figure some of the words were obscenities, but other words might have been accusations, like the R word. He was slandering Durianrider right there in public. That's another illegal act. It's really clear that this guy on the top is a hater from YouTube who's believing the rumors about Durianrider that are on YouTube. And this guy is cursing up a storm because he is a bogan. He's a big jerk. Now, moving on to Colpo, does he fit that profile? Well, we know he's an anti-vegan. But wait a second. I just heard Dombower in his video about this altercation calling the guy sitting on Harley a gentleman. Well, I don't think so. Oh, by the way, Dombower is another Durianrider hater. See? Wow, this is reminding me of a video I did like 3 years ago. Walking in the desert, it's just a lot of crap. It's mostly people's bias. And you don't see Unnatural Vegan getting attacked on the street. Well, she doesn't go out. She's a vampire. Looking more in depth about Anthony Colpo, I found a video that a vegan made about him. How many of you know this guy? Plant Positive. This is an interesting find here. This was 7 years ago. Yeah, Plant Positive is kind of a popular person. Let's check out the beginning of this video. There's something good in here.
I can't tell you how strange it is to wake up one day and see yourself attacked in a blog like this. It's not just that it's strange to be attacked, but look at this language. Here is a grown man who insists on calling me PP. PP is Anthony Colpo's witty twist on my pseudonym Plant Positive. That's the price I pay for alliteration, I guess. I have to admit, it didn't occur to me that someone would call me PP. Maybe I should have focus group tested my assumed name with a panel of 4th grade boys. It's not...
Anthony wasn't using his initials. He was actually spelling out P-E-E, P-E-E. We're going to see that a little bit later. That is really juvenile. Oh, there's that word juvenile.
Not just that either. This screed goes on and on and on. In the bizarre little world of the pro-meat saturated fat blogosphere, Anthony Colpo is considered one of a handful of individuals who is to be taken seriously for no apparent reason. This guy compares his blog to that of the estimable Denise Minger. Impressive. Chris Masterjohn thinks Colpo is a rigorous and thorough researcher who has made an important contribution to the fabricated controversy over cholesterol. Paleoradiologist Kurt Harris faults Don Matez for daring to contradict the likes of Eads, Masterjohn, and Colpo. How foolish he is to disagree with these authorities. By the way, I haven't mentioned yet that Colpo is a personal trainer. I wonder if there are any other personal trainers Harris considers experts on cardiovascular disease. Here is Anthony Colpo wondering what I mean when I call him a confusionist. He links us to what he thinks is Wikipedia in his search for an explanation. But unbelievably, he is not linking to Wikipedia at all. He is sending us to a farcical website called the Uncyclopedia. Do you see the quote he retrieves? Confucianism is a Far Eastern religion that started out as an elaborate way to state the blindingly obvious. He asks in all sincerity, what on earth has this got to do with people who point out the cholesterol theory for the complete sham that it is? Mr. Colpo is confused, isn't he? Uncyclopedia's joke is making reference to Confucianism, of course. Anthony changes or removes his material when it proves to be an embarrassment for him. Well, Colpo eventually became embarrassed by his ponderings of the word Confucianist because he has gone back and rewritten...
Wait, is that is that the reason he only has about 8 videos on his website? Because he's removed so many of them?
Your facade of belligerence and arrogance is just bad strategy for you.
These people are just dumb. Three Ridge, the guy psychotic. Frankie boy. Oh, that Primal Edger. That guy, so immature and stunted at age 6. And Bart, does he really not know the blood fat link to diabetes? He doesn't know that there is this hypothesis? And this guy's lecturing me. Really, I gotta ask again. Does Bart really not know? Sorry, I am going off on a tangent, but Jesus, blood sugar doesn't just stay high. Man, they should be illegal what they're doing. They can't be that dumb, so they have to know that they're putting out false information about health, people's health.
Here's another embarrassing intellectual failure from this supposedly great critical thinker. He lists a few more things he says I don't want his readers to know about. He brings up the Maasai. He says I pretend like they never existed. Of course, my channel viewers know that I created 2 videos about the Maasai, but what is so strange to me is that he seems so sure I haven't looked into the Maasai without even bothering to see if that is actually true. Is he completely unconcerned with whether what he is saying is true or not?
Anthony is also an author. He has a book on Amazon here, and this is a review that sums up the writing of this low-carb person.
All he is demonstrating is his recklessness and sloppiness. This gives us a valuable insight into the mind of someone who would invest so much in cholesterol denialism.
Yes, we are getting some insight into this guy who is suspected of ambushing somebody on the street and sitting on them while taunting them and yelling a bunch of rumors that he heard on the internet.
I really don't see him as the sort of person willing to learn anything that might upset the views he so desperately clings to. And where did I say women should learn their place? Mr. Colpo, why not call me a racist or a homophobe or a pedophile while you're at it?
Yeah, this is what they do. They put words in your mouth. They expand on the words you've said to try to make you look bad. When I say they, I mean these kind of people. The kind of people who don't care about animals And the same kind of people who are now protecting Trump and want to keep him in power, they do not care about people.
Your pro wrestler style chest thumping seems to be all that is needed to impress them. Then he says he would like to shove both his books up my keister, and later goes on to say, I am the one who is mental and that my diet will cause anger and hostility. Is this self-parody?
Yeah.
He is the one thinking about abusing my behind, and I am the one who is mental. These ravings are like the scrambled thoughts of a lunatic mumbling away to no one in particular in a public park or a bus station. In public, no one would even pay attention except perhaps a social worker, but on the internet, this level of discourse will earn you a following. While on the subject of mental health, Mr. Colpo addresses me personally. He says I should take large doses of statins. Here prepares us for his charming punchline. He wants to see people like me die to clean up the gene pool. Anthony Colpo's mind is a strange place indeed.
Wow, I'm just hearing this for the first time. This is like opposite land Trumpism. These bad people, they just don't see it. Well, of course they don't. They see everyone else as the bad people. What's ironic is all these Australians are descended from criminals who were first sent to that island to remove them from, say, the gene pool in Britain. And now we got this whole huge country full of bogans. You know, that does sound like a guy who would attack someone on the street and sit on them and yell that he's done a great justice by calling out this person. It reminds me of that Twilight Zone episode I used footage of in a video about vegan cheetah. Okay, wow, look what I have discovered. Last time I checked Anthony's channel was about 3 days ago. There wasn't anything going on. The last video was a year ago. There's 2 about Harley, 3, and no videos for a year until this video. After a year, this guy puts up a new video, and it's about Harley. As a matter of fact, he puts up 3 videos trashing Harley in the last 3 days. He seems to have an obsession over Durianrider, and the timing. This comes just 3 days after Durianrider got into this altercation and had to go to the hospital. The injuries being caused by someone who everyone thinks is Anthony Colpo. This is a little bit suspicious. That might get people thinking that he is not in jail right now. I don't think they'd let that guy out there. But then this is Australia, I don't know. But it could be someone else uploading this stuff. And I think this is old stuff that has been somewhere else. Yeah, he likes to use other people's footage. Here, Anthony Colpo is saying that he's got video of Harley attacking a cyclist. The title is Harley Johnstone, Durianrider, assaults smaller cyclist. So I had to check this out. And this video is pretty painful to watch. I just couldn't sit here and watch it, so I'm going to skim through it here. But I have my doubts on whether there was any real assault. Here we go.
What's wrong, Harley? What's wrong? Did you just take my glasses off and throw me off the bike?
No,
did he? Oh, maybe you did.
Oh, okay. So whatever happened before the filming began, as is often the case. And again, I have a hard time believing that Harley would throw someone off a bike.
Why would I jump off the bike with Harley? I don't want anything to do with him. Huh?
Why is this guy here with Harley? See, people find Harley and they cause trouble with him.
On the camera now he's different. Yeah. Now he's different. The different Harley's out. So Harley's just pulled out his camera because I have, and he's starting to act a bit different.
That's right.
He's just pulled me off the bike.
Sam's a little gutless wonder.
You got your phone?
A little gutless.
So why'd you throw me off the bike?
Talk to you, buddy.
So you're saying a lot now.
Let's put the cameras down and talk like men.
Done. Take yours down.
Why be a little pussy, Sam?
And what am I doing as a pussy?
Got your camera on, got your witnesses. How about
hypocritical, the Harley, the hypocrite.
How about me and you come over here?
Why? You want to fight me? That's why.
I want to chat, man.
Why? What's wrong with here?
Why do I want to fight you?
Well, why would you want the cameras down? What else could you do without the camera?
No, I just want to chat with you, bro. I don't want to hurt you, bro. Just want to chat.
What are we going to chat about?
What do you think?
If someone starts giving you shit and starts filming it, you're going to want to be filming too. Plus, they're in public and there's witnesses, so I don't understand why this is happening.
Why'd you do a copyright claim against me yesterday?
Because you took my video and it was an educational claim.
What? Oh, so here we might have a motive. What is this?
To chat about.
What do you think? Why'd you do a copyright claim against me yesterday?
Because you took my video.
This guy filed a copyright claim against him, which is a real crappy thing to do. I don't care if people take my music that I wrote, as long as they credit me. I would prefer it. Get it out there.
And it was an educational claim. It wasn't educational.
But you can use my stuff?
When did I use yours?
You did. You used
When?
your little face the other day.
The face, that was on Google Images.
No,
Someone
man.
else took it.
Bro, it's my content,
Stop walking towards me, bro.
I can just walk and you're walking backwards. Stay close.
I'm going to the police today, bro. You're going to jail.
Man. Stay close.
No.
Why are you walking away from me, bro?
Because I don't want to do this. Because I don't want to do this.
Why, mate? Because you're a fucking dog cunt! Aren't you? Why, mate? Because you're a fucking dog cunt! Aren't you?
Hit me, you going to jail. Hit me, you going to jail. Hit me, you going to jail.
Now, right there might have looked like he hit him, but I don't think so, because he didn't move at all. And the assault apparently happened before the video started filming, so we do not know. So it appears that Harley used some footage of this guy's, and there's nothing wrong with doing that. It's really a shit move to file a copyright claim to try to stop someone from doing that. See, this guy just seems like he just wants to cause trouble. I don't know who this guy is, but I'm guessing that this guy makes videos criticizing Durianrider, which we're going to see more of. These people are all nuts. I'm really starting to get sick of Australians. I think that's where the word bogan comes from. I think almost all of them are bogans. They're some trashy people. And this guy's Australian, isn't he? And also, guess who else is Australian? Anthony Colpo.
This is ridiculous. This is crazy.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah. That asshole who keeps repeating, hit me and go down, hit me and go. The guy is a child. Listen to the way he's acting. What's the word for that? Immature jerk is all I can think of.
Hit me, you're going to jail, bro.
Come on, bro.
Hit me, you're going to
Just walk up
jail.
the fucking mountain, you pussy.
I'm answering the cops. You hit me, you're going to jail.
You disrespected the cops last year.
Yeah, and we're bros now because I paid my fucking dues.
No,
Have you paid your dues? Nah, man.
Yeah.
Haven't paid them. You got nothing, bro.
You're a pussy, bro. Aren't you?
Doesn't matter what I do.
Huh? That's to do your little phone camera, man. Everyone thinks you're a fucking retard, man.
Bro,
I do.
Ask him.
Everyone thinks you're a retard.
Ask him, bro.
You fucked our reputation in
Ask him,
Chiang
bro.
Mai. You're just a spoiled brat living on
talked to all of
daddy's
them.
money.
None of the ties
Your
are angry
parents
with
pay
me.
your way, man.
Parents aren't rich, bro.
You can't create anything by yourself. You mooch off other people.
He's going to edit all this.
You're just a shit cunt, aren't you?
Can we just look?
You know how you used to be friends?
You know what
And now, no.
You're just
No,
a
no,
shit
no.
cunt.
It sounds like it's ridiculous.
You're just a shit cunt. You're just a little gutless pussy, man.
Got you, bro.
Seriously.
Go on, just stay around. Just stay around a little bit.
Get off my bike.
I can touch whatever I want.
And that is assault of property.
You assaulted me, bro.
Assault of property.
Are you shitting me? Harley is assaulting that guy's bicycle seat. Is that sexual assault? He touched his bike.
Fuck off, man.
Oh, you get a knock from the cops to Savo.
You will too, bro.
Yeah, for what? For what? For what?
Is there any
Oh, nothing.
I'd like to hear what she has to say here, but I couldn't. You can't make anything out because this jerk will not stop talking.
Just we'll go for a walk. We'll talk.
What do you mean? I'm not going to walk for you. That's that's what they say when they want to you in the jungle, man.
Bro, why would I want to do that to you, man?
What do you mean? Because you're angry, bro. Because I talk out against you about everything.
How'd you like that editing I did there? It's not what it sounds like. The question there was, why does Harley want to get rid of this guy? Why would he want to do that? And then the guy said what he's been doing. He's been saying a bunch of stuff against him. You know, it's another one of those people that buys into rumors and then becomes a vigilante instead of using the law for some reason. A copyright strike hurts your channel. I'd be pissed too. I have been pissed. I've had my channel attacked so many times like this. It's really a low move.
Talk.
The adult thing to do. The adult thing to do.
Both cameras for a sec and just talk normally.
Nah, bro, it's not possible.
You alright? Have a conversation.
Yeah, answer a question.
Are you gonna let me talk? Talk. Okay. Number one, don't try to intimidate people like that because that's not gonna get you anywhere in the first place. Number two, if I was in your place, you're trying to mediate an entire community.
And what did I do to him for him to be such a cunt? You tried to take my YouTube channel down yesterday, man.
I did.
8 years of fucking work.
That's lies, bro. I tried.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I was just thinking. It's really bad to attack someone's channel and all their work.
I don't even know the details about it, to be honest.
Okay, the details is he filed a false copyright claim on the channel.
That's one side, obviously.
One side, true. There's no side to it. Truth, what would you do?
Bro, this is.
Anymore.
That's right. It's about personal bullshit.
Yeah, and you're a prime example of that.
Yeah, how did it happen?
Yeah. Sisten, you've been slandering people since the start of your entire YouTube career. So I don't. And you're going to get upset
so
for other people to critique you.
People do that? Is slandering bad?
Yeah, because
is that a federal offense? Is that a felony to slander people?
So what Sam's done, is that bad?
In the eyes of the law, no. He has his side. You have his side.
Yeah. So what would you do? Why did you were sledging the fuck out of Sam just a few weeks ago? Why did you change?
Because he realised.
Because I actually had a conversation with Aysel Mazard.
Yeah. Do you think Aysel Mazard respects you?
About a situation.
What's the truth about the situation?
Maybe you should find out that for yourself.
Tell me, man. Tell me your opinion.
You accused him of being a pedophile.
Dude, you made these outlandish claims.
Have you have a sister? You got sisters?
Don't bring up this shit.
But that's you know what you're doing right now has nothing to do with the entire situation. A sibling, me having a sibling, has no relation to what you did.
Do you have a sister?
No.
Do you know if they've been raped before?
Of course they do. Did you see the emails between the two of them?
Yeah. And did you see the
so
conversation?
How would that insinuate that someone's a rapist?
She came to me.
And what did you do? You called someone a pedophile.
I said.
Are you the court of the law? Are you above the law? I don't think so.
So that's the thing, man. That's why
it's done right there. You can't do that shit.
You can't act as the cops.
You're not the fucking police.
So you guys are the cops all of a sudden?
No.
We're two dudes
we're just saying that.
And Doyce tip up the mountain.
Yeah. So why are you fucking starting shit on the internet then?
Number one.
Because that is my right to talk about copyright because I'm the owner.
No, why are you saying I should be in prison and shit?
I didn't say you should be in prison. It said, as the judge, what would I give him? I'm not saying what I want.
Prison,
I don't want you in prison, bro. I watched the doco. I don't want you in fucking prison. I don't want you in prison.
You know much fucking. You know what I mean? You do, man. You said you want to put him in prison. I don't want in prison, bro. You fucking what? Just say it then, man.
I said, as the judge, what would I give him?
You fucking want me in prison with fucking pedophiles and fucking rapists, man.
Relax, bro. Relax.
You know?
We're trying to have a conversation.
I don't. I watched the doco, bro. 2 nights ago about the prison. I don't want you in there.
I want you in fucking fuck, man. I just want to fucking watch this cunt off the fucking road, man.
Number one, we're trying to have a...
Again, we don't know the backstory here, but I've never seen Harley so angry. There must be some reason why he's angry. It seems like both of the men who's with him here are against him, so I don't think he was out with them. I think these two guys came and found him. Not sure, though. But look at this part right here. So Harley's getting upset, and then watch what happens.
I don't even know you, Harley.
I'll see you in Chiang Mai, just me and you, and we'll deal with it. All right?
Well, as a fight?
Is that a threat?
That's a threat.
Is that a threat, Harley?
It's not a threat. I just want to say,
what is that? That's insinuation of a threat, Harley.
So that is pathetic. Listen to these two guys, these bullies who are bullying him right here. Well, that's a threat. That's a threat. That's a threat. Was that a threat, Harley? Give me a break, dude. Grow up. Oh, we got him on video. Making a threat. Who cares? These guys are jerks. They probably deserve to get beat up. These fucking bogans. What are they doing? And it's interesting that Harley is assuming that this guy is going to be in Chiang Mai and they'll see each other again. And why is that? Because these guys are stalking him. He knows he's going to see him. Harley is not going to go to Chiang Mai to find this guy. Harley almost lives in Chiang Mai. He goes there every year. And he's got these people who want to go there just to harass him. They think he's committing crimes. We'll call the police.
You can't say that type of shit to people.
Nobody wants you in
This guy's fucking fucked, man. This guy's fucked.
He's going to jail, too.
This guy's ridiculous.
Just me and you, Sam.
I've known him for 11 years. And what I see is these guys are baby jerks. Why are they harassing him on the street? End of that video. And if something did happen, why didn't he go to the police? You know, there's 2 other witnesses there. They never go to the police. And look down here at the comments. Oh, comments are turned off. I've made 900 videos and I've never turned off comments. Maybe it's just, well, I might have said something that you just can't go around saying. One more thing I just caught here.
Did you just take my glasses off and throw me? Did you just take my glasses off and throw me off the bike? Did he? Oh, maybe he did. Did he? Oh, maybe he did.
Maybe he did.
Did you just take my glasses off and throw me off the bike?
What's wrong? Maybe he did. That's what people say when they don't want to get in trouble for slander. Did he just do that? He didn't say he did. Over to Dombower's channel. I just did a search for his channel and I came across one of my videos from 3 years ago. Dombower's channel, Striked by Freely. So yeah, he's a hater of both of them from years ago. So here's his new video about the Durianrider attack. The first scene is where he says almost the same thing I did around the same day.
So I was saying there's something strange about it. The first place it was posted is the advertiser.
Yeah, I pointed out a few strange things about this case. And one of them was that this advertiser website keeps coming up in the search results. It's the only place that covered it besides Daily Mail. It had the video here, and then it had no story and just a bunch of links to other stories.
But anyway, if we listen to it, why is it blocking out some of the words?
Yes, I pointed this out 2 days ago.
That the attacker, the accused here, the alleged
Anthony Colpo.
What? He's not saying bad words.
I think he's saying some. They're cutting out a lot of words. I think some of them are just words that they don't want people hearing. Accusations, R-word.
The grip that Diddley has, like a little koala bear. He's got a little koala bear strength holding on to this gentleman's legs. It sounds like something starting with an R. You're a ruh. I wonder what word you could be trying to say that starts with a ruh. That isn't...
I don't remember hearing this. Yeah, that's what I would figure.
It's not like a swear word in any sort of way, but you're a ray, rah. Don't know what he's trying to say. Eh? And then it's blocked out again, so they've blurred out his face.
Ladies and gentlemen, this man... Don't expect me to...
They're blocking out a lot of the
Yes.
possible context of what's actually happened here.
Right, the context. A lot of slander.
But again, it looked like nobody was really coming to his rescue. What is also interesting is that vegan cyclist YouTuber who used to go out with Freely the Banana Girl is bashed in front of his new girlfriend. At no point is like his name of any importance or of any clickbaiting.
Yep, I noticed the same thing, pointed it out. But I happen to know that this website has done many articles on Freely, and that's probably the only reason they covered this. It was just an opportunity to talk about Freely again.
I'd love to see the raw footage of this and what the gentleman was saying, why Diddley was holding on to his leg.
And I mentioned that a couple days ago. One person has this raw footage at least. That would be Natasha. And with that footage, Natasha hasn't made a video since this. That footage would tell us who the suspect is.
Why Diddley was holding on to his leg so much. Maybe it was that gentleman who was trying to get away from Diddley. Diddley was just holding on tight.
The gentleman? Dombower is calling this guy a gentleman who was sitting on some guy on the sidewalk, cursing and yelling obscenities and accusations. Dombower.
There's a little koala bear onto that man's leg. No idea, but that's it.
Bald guy. Another bald guy.
Yeah, it is shocking. It's something which
And listen to that voice.
If that's the case. But it is all allegedly at the moment. She claims the man yelled at her and attempted to take hold of her too.
It's another one. Another bogan.
I'm sure Harley's tough enough to defend himself, but clearly not in this case. He
was apparently actually knocked out. That is what they're saying. Harley has a concussion. The hospital kept him there for a day and wanted to keep him longer. That's what he says. I'd like to see the hospital report so I can have verification that I am on the right side, not these bogans.
So the other man was arrested. Then lots of pictures of Freely to get people interested. Then it talks about how Durian is quite the aggressive person and how he's like threatened people, swearing at people on the road. More pictures of Freely. Yeah, so it's like Freely. So yeah, Diddley got beat up, it seems like, allegedly beaten up by somebody.
Here's something kind of strange. He doesn't have a lot of views here. That's like double what I get. But his subscribers, 16,000. That's 5 times what I've got. And he only has a few videos here. So he's done something strange with this channel. Either deleted hidden videos or started a new channel. People aren't watching his videos, so something's wrong here with this guy. This is one of Anthony Colpo's new videos. We'll go through this one real quick. Here he's trying to make Harley look bad using the Gen Journey cancer story. Oh, and did you know that he was not the only famous YouTuber who thought that it was a scam? And apparently, quite possible that it resembled a scam. Yeah, and you can see in this video here, actual footage here, that it looks suspicious. And people just need to be suspicious. Oh, and another thing. Harley did not single-handedly cause the death and stop the money flow. He's just a YouTuber, mildly popular. He's got like 20,000 viewers, where there is 7 billion people in the world to give her money. Harley didn't kill her, the cancer killed her. I think Unnatural Vegan was worse because she actually believed Jen had cancer and still told people not to donate. Was more concerned with trashing the fruits and vegetables approach, Gerson therapy, natural healing. Seems Unnatural Vegan cared more about her ideology than in Jen being able to take the path she wanted and being more at peace. Also, I saw there was a video asking Vegan Gains why he didn't do anything when he has a much bigger audience. And there was another person named Sandra, not that Sandra, who also told people not to donate. But notice all the hate goes to Durianrider. So Durianrider should only be faulted for being too skeptical. He is a major skeptic. And the vegan community has seen so many scams within it. We've just become very skeptical and suspicious. But with Jen's journey, I think he gets too much criticism, probably because of the emotional nature, the fact that it backfired on him. Jen ended up dying. But I think that it was probably too late anyway. And she was going with a treatment that she couldn't afford, and you really can't rely on donations. And back to Anthony's video here. This is what he does. He's making a video just to make Harley look like a bad person. And here's how he does that.
He'll sit in a wheelchair with a lot of pain.
This is the beginning of the video.
When we brought her from the airport, we had to even recline the seat back so she could even stand the trip from the airport to here to the wellness center.
And I teach people how to be suspicious too. Like when you watch this video, he wants you to believe that this footage here was out there and that Harley had seen it. Same thing for the next clip.
As of right now, it's 9:30 a.m. I am $1,000 short of staying for another week. I'm not in any state to leave. I'm not even close.
There, right there.
I don't want to cry in this video because I cry. I feel like
Yeah, I could sense that was coming. And yes, in this world, you need to be this suspicious. Why are people suspicious of Harley to the extreme, yet we shouldn't be suspicious of this?
I cry in every video. It's all manageable if I can stay here. They're equipped to. I don't know how to make that happen. I love you all.
It's at this point the narcissism really starts to show.
Now I figure this is vegan. I'm just really irritated. Just people really bug me. Not only do we see Norwegian's simplistic manipulation here that he thinks is so great and that other people think is so great, but it also shows Anthony Colpo thought that this clip here was so great to put in.
It's at this point the narcissism really starts to show. Remember, this is the guy that says stuff like this.
I get over 5.4 million views a month.
How about correcting a wrong by encouraging all these viewers to donate to the cause? Harley would rather let a cancer patient die as a scammer than admitting that he was wrong. And she did die. She ran out of money and had to leave treatment.
See, all this is rubbish. This is just trying to malign somebody. I've said the exact same things. They don't go after me. Why? Because I'm not Durianrider, who gets a whole bunch of attention and is popular enough to go after. How about this asshole on the screen right here? Where's the karma for this ass? This asshole! He really deserves something. I don't understand why his videos are still on YouTube. They're breaking the law, they're breaking their rules, and he should be put in jail for what he's doing. He has no right to do this. It's illegal what he is doing. And it's piss poor.
I think you should know that our friend Jen Felici, who'd been suffering...
Pausing right there, I'm not going to show you anymore. This is from a YouTuber I respect a lot. What's her name again? She put some pictures into her video of Jen that we did not need to see. And of course Anthony shows those pictures to gross us out, and more. It does more than that, and manipulate us. The manipulation here is so transparent with Norwegian and Colpo. Harley saying how many views he gets, how popular he is. There's nothing wrong with doing that, and that's put in there into Anthony's video, out of context, of course. There's nothing wrong with that. By the way, Harley was doing these videos. He started years before you could make money on YouTube. And he doesn't even do drama anymore. He could and get more money, but he doesn't do that anymore because he got sick of it. You could see him getting sick of it. I'm getting sick of it. Colpo once wrote, anyone who does a Google search on Durianrider will know within 5 minutes what a horrible person he is. Within 5 minutes, you will have convicted a person based on Google search results. The same craziness that Bart said when I debated him. I was just so stunned. I didn't feel I had to even say anything. You know, I've been searching around, learning about Colpo. I'm getting pretty convinced how horrible he is.